You would do that anyway. You got to go to work, right? You need some time alone. Do that so that you can be ready and do that so that you can finally be in union. Okay, no one is going to be set up for failure here. No one. Tell me about, okay, the high priestess wants to speak, Spirit. Tell me what she wants to say. The high priestess wants to speak. I knew, God, Lee, I knew it. Oh my God. Ah. Listen to everything. That is so funny. I said it was going to be the Hierophant. I promise you. I said, if she's talking about, listen, I know you want him. I have a divine masculine too, believe me. And some of my clients, I talk to a lot of my clients who've been there since day one, and they know the struggle with mine. Believe me. I have, and I know we want him, and I know we love him, and it's like, especially for the women that can agree with me personally. My name is Jasmine, okay? Jasmin, no E, no Z. Especially the ones who can agree with me, and I have a few who do that. How do I put this? There's a resentment towards relationships, towards love, okay? And yes, it could stem from childhood. It could stem from whenever in our lives. It stems and it grew and it sprouted. It's a beanstalk. And now we're just like, we're scared to open up. And I don't think we're scared because we know that what we're going to have is not enough. That's like far from our beliefs. But there's something in there that we have to tap into. We have to look at the tools that we have and which ones we don't have. And it's to work on those. And then every time that we see one reappearing into thin air, then we can go reach out for an example. Then we can go go to where we know he's going to see us. And so he can see a difference so that he can want to be inspired to have and make a difference. It works like that. You're two spiritual beings. You know, the high priestess wants to say that, look, we are, this is the match. What are those two people down there about? Someone asked. It's about him coaching and guiding others. It's about him, like for me, for an example here, so you can get a picture. I want somebody, like for an example in the church, I want somebody who can always remind me of his love for God and then my love for God. You know what I'm saying, kind of thing? I need a leader. That's what he is a leader. But you know, sometimes what activates that is their partner, their leader. They need a leader too. Okay? They're not the ones to be painting their daughter's nails, kind of thing. I mean, just take it how you want it. So that's what she wants to say. And she feels a victim. Like I said, I know you feel a victim. I know you feel trapped. But what is this going to get you? Nothing. You think he's going to walk by and see you all trapped up and come and want to release you? You're not his burden to bear right now. You're not. You're just not. And when we stop whining about it, and when we understand that, well, maybe we'll be empowered to get up and move. Enough relaxation. Okay? This was proof enough to you, clarifying the Two of Cups. But look where you guys are right now. And look what you're okay with. Look what he's okay with. I mean, he looks a mess in that banana suit. He's probably got the same tattoo on his back. Not really, but you know what I'm saying? So, okay. Let's clarify this Knight of Swords. Spirit, what do you want us to know about the Knight of Swords? I think it's pretty... Okay, tell us about that Knight of Swords. Spirit, what do we need to know about that Knight of Swords? We got some cards. We got 3 cards. We got the Empress. We got the Judgment. And the 8 of Wands. So for some of us, yes, there is the Divine Feminine trying to sabotage a relationship with the karmic and him, okay? That's a possibility. For some of us, there's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius who is the other woman trying to sabotage yours. If the karmic is an air sign, you'll know that, okay? And just keep going about that. But the Judgment is here, and the Judgment is going to be moving quickly. I love that. I love when I know that my spirit guides are working like flesh and blood. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, so they're going to be working real hard. It's a divine union, and we just saw that. There ain't no Empress. We've worked blood, sweat, and tears. We've already been through that stage. We were chosen to be in another realm, okay? We were chosen for a higher job and a higher power with this person. we need to be activated, because right now this is where we are. Okay, Divine Feminines. Yes, there's someone who's very powerful. There's someone who can get just as much as you can. There's a power in that. There's some people out there who get sponsored, and like they get what do you call those? There's some people in the church who get to be the missionaries, and you don't. I mean, there's just some people that don't have as much as you have, and they're shining bright and shining far because they ain't shy and they're being a star. Fine, but they have nothing on you. This Empress has nothing on the High Priestess, okay? The powers do not compare. All right, so if that's your... But Judgment is going to be moving fast, okay? Judgment will be moving fast, okay? And if anything, sabotaging, not sabotaging, Judgment won't sabotage, but Judgment will put you in your place. Judgment will put you in your place. I was watching the Book of Eli the other night with one of my, she's a friend, but she's also a client. So one of my clients, we were watching the Book of Eli, and we loved the irony of, you know, how the Bible was in Braille. And he finally got the book. I mean, dude was dying anyway, and he finally got the book. And the woman he kept kind of held hostage there, I guess his wife or what have you, was blind, and so she could read the book. But you know what? He couldn't. So the irony of that, and so it kind of backlashed on him that she's a fire sign here. This is like a fire energy, like an Aries or so. I love how her own efforts of trying to sabotage are going to just backfire on her, because Judgment is going to use that whirlwind and use it for good. Do you understand what I'm saying? We're going to use it for good, for fast-paced change. This is not just Sparta. This is not just fire. This is fast-paced change. This is air travel. So whatever needs to happen in your specific situation, Divine Feminines, will need to happen. But you know what's most important is the level up, is the activation within you. Stop thinking you're going to activate someone else to see their truth. It doesn't work like that. You know, mothers can't even do that for their kids. You're not going to do that, especially when you're in a position that right now you're not in a relationship with someone where even then you don't have full control. So let's go ahead and humble out. Okay, next, Six of Pentacles. Oh, look, we have at the bottom of the deck. Oh, that's a motivation for you right there. Let's clarify this Six of Pentacles, Spirit. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Six of Pentacles. If some of us have to apologize, let's apologize, okay? Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles. Because we've created something that we need to walk away from. The more you try to stick around, the more you try to do something, is the more you're going to build and the more you're going to have to walk away from. Hence the Eight of Cups. It's sad to know that you got to walk away from so much love, but I mean, yeah, you put love into spite, you got to walk away from it. Tell me about this Six of Pentacles. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Okay, what do we got here? The Tower, okay? So for some of us, if our Divine Masculine is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, good for you, congratulations, because the Tower is coming. So that means in all of this, something has activated in you and you were ready to change and to prosper, okay? Because, okay, there's a movie that I want to reference, and no, it's not a movie. Does anybody know who Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore are? Okay, Demi Moore is a Scorpio. Ashton, I don't know. But anyway, so they were together for years. We know that. And then, you know, some of us were like, whoa, Mila has been in a show with him forever. They made such a cute couple. I'm sure they liked it. And now Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher are together. Imagine everything that they had to learn and go through before they could reunite. Okay, I'm sure they were in like a twin flame kind of thing, don't you think? So just think about them, and at some point, regardless if this is the third party or not, what I'm referencing to, if it is, the third party is going to end. This is what it really highlights. If you're in a relationship with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn right now, and they're a karmic, it's going to fail. Any relationship in here is going to fail. I'm not going to say fail like that's it. Because, you know, again, in tarot, there's no failure. There's always coming back up from it. You understand? So what I want to say is that any devil any devilistic thing here, anything that's not right by you and him and you and her and everybody involved, it's going to fall, and it's going to fall regardless, but you're going to have even more of these if you're not even aware and fate is trying to move things along. Do you understand? So I would like to say in a positive note that, you know, for the divine feminine who's going to have a tower in this selfish, you know, act right here that we got ourselves into, nobody deserves it. You know, we're going to fall and we're going to find out a revelation. We're going to find some gold, some buried treasures that were in that castle on the floor, and we're going to pick it up and we're going to move forward, or we're going to leave everything behind. However you want to clarify that, okay? So, but it's important that you pick up that revelation though, and you learn it and you move forward. If you move separate ways, it comes back in a new form, right? Okay, great. So at the top of something with the Queen of Cups, someone told me to take up the card at the top of the deck. The Queen of Cups, you get to become her. It's depending on your pace, you know? It depends on your pace. Imagine all that she finds. Imagine all that this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio finds. If that's you, good, good, good. Dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn or something. Imagine all that you'll find. Imagine all that'll be open to you in this energy, in your Queen of Cups energy. Let's clarify this Devil card, Spirit. What do we need to know about the Devil? The Devil here present for the divine feminine. What do we need to know about this Devil here for the divine feminine? The Devil. Okay, so I saw it. The 10 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles. Do we want one more? In a minute. So for the Devil card, you know, lust, unfair doings, unfair acts, wanting to stay where you are so that you don't have a tower, you know, everything that can keep you bound, all right, and not moving. When you're changed, when you're chained, nothing is happening. I'm not talking about, you know, if you're just like out of work and you want time for yourself, you know when you're in a good place, you know when you're not. You know why you're in the bad place, you know why you're in the good place. It's to dissect and really understand in your own time, for your time of need, in your own, you know, time, what's going on. Reflect on your life. You can owe yourself that much. And I feel like for some of us with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, for some of us with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay, and for some of us definitely with a Capricorn, right? But mainly we can also talk about the aspect of money. Some of us maybe not want to work. Some of us at work, we're rebelling and we're not, and we're rebelling and maybe we're just a little selfish. Okay, fine. Some of us, maybe we're just a little depressed. Okay, some of us are very much in a dark energy. I think wherever we go, we're feeling dark, we're feeling down, we're feeling depressed because we're really walking around with these chains around our neck, thinking about the divine masculine and everything and all that we do. Some of us don't understand how we can reboot that and rewire that. Hence a personal reading. Hence some salvation in yourself. Hence laying out your tools on the table and really trying to see yourself and see your reflection. Because the more you sit in that rut, you're just more rut. And 8 to 10 to 11 to 13 to 20 years will pass. For what? When one-time sacrifice needed to be made, and then you can get even easier in doing it, and the less you'll have to do. So if you just see it in positive lights and how you're going to succeed. At the top of the deck was the 10 of Wands. There's a lot of burdens here with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. There's I feel like maybe some of us also are trying to take on other people's burdens so we don't have to worry about our own lives. I feel like a lot of us feel like there's people having their opinions. Maybe some of us don't feel like we can take a moment to cry. There's too many people around. There's a lot going on here. That's just what this tells me, and a lot of us have a lot going on, but for some reason we can still make this our main priority. So, okay, what else do we have? Excuse me. I wanted to see the King of Pentacles. Some of us have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn who is extremely toxic to us, okay? Because, and it looks like that would be a karmic situation, okay? So if you're here and you're wondering, some of us, about a karmic situation, if about a Taurus especially, you know, it says that you already know. Okay, so that's a karmic situation 100%, and you're needing to walk away from any love that you invested in that. Okay, and the only way that you'll know for sure if it's yours is if it comes back or if you see some synchronicities or something. But Divine Feminine, I really want to say for you, look, I wanted to open up the deck and grab the the high priestess, some of us are really making positive change, and we're right around the corner from our divine masculine. It's when you're making positive change. And don't sweat this chick. Okay? Don't sweat that chick. So that's what I want to say. Guys, I hope that helped. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.